It's time for Wrestling Trivia Challenge. And here's your host, the owner of NoDQ.com, Aaron Rift.
Welcome everyone to episode number 3 of Wrestling Trivia Challenge. I am your host, Aaron Rift, as always, and I will be your host and moderator today. Let me introduce today's participants. First, we have the challenger. He is from Hinton, Alberta, Canada. He is Daniel Jobber. Daniel, what words do you have for the champion today?
Listen, Jeff Meacham, this is the D-Job Daniel Jobber here, and you're going down, man. I don't care if think you're the champion. Up here in Canada, we have a whole new way of doing things, and you're going down. This is your last day as champion, brother.
Now, wait a minute. You have a championship. Am I right about that?
I do.
That is the Canadian Trivia Championship right there. Now, I've heard you've defended it all across Canada. Where have you defended that title?
Let's see. All the way from Quebec City, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Hamilton, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Saskatchewan. I have Regina, Saskatoon, and Saskatchewan too.
You have defended that title all over the place. So today's going to be a unification match. We are going to unify the Canadian Trivia Championship, the Canadian Wrestling Trivia title, with the No DQ Trivia Championship. With that being said, let me introduce the champ. The champ that runs the camp. He is too sweet to be sour. He is funky like a monkey. He is the West Coast professor. Good old JM, Jeff Meacham. Jeff, any words you have for your challenger today?
You know, Aaron, we're in week 3 here. You know, you're starting to piss me off, boss. The reigning, defending, undisputed, despite what that little Canadian little trophy is in the next room there, undisputed trivia champion of the No DQ world. And Daniel Jobber, your name is very appropriate, sir, because tonight you are jobbing hardcore.
You're about to get rained on, buddy.
Oh, he's coming back. Listen to the guy with the spunk. I hate spunk.
He is the Canadian Trivia Champion after all, so you got your work cut out for you, Mr. Meacham, with all due respect.
Well, just remember, Daniel Jobber, you're up against an American champion and an American boss, and we're not in Canada here, buddy.
But I've heard he's gotten some pointers from Lance Storm and others. He's got the endorsement of the Canadian wrestling community. What are you going to do, Jeff?
Well, Lance Storm is one of my good friends. I met him years ago at the Nitro Grill of all places, and we took a picture with his Canadian Championship, the Saskatchewan Hardcore International title, and the 100 kilos and under title. Just saying. So I've been around championships my whole wrestling career, and nothing's going to change at this outing.
I notice you even have the No DQ Trivia Championship as a T-shirt now. That is the arrogance of this man, Jeff Meacham. He is so confident that he has a T-shirt now.
And I'll tell you what.
I got a T-shirt of my own, buddy.
Yeah, but that's your own face on your belt, so whoopee for you.
The Jobber Championship, man.
Jobber is the word, sir.
Well, let's save the. It's time to put up or shut up here. Let's get to the trivia.
I'll tell you what, Aaron. If anybody just somehow pulls off a miracle, I will have my good friend Bill make one of these custom for the new champion, and they can display it on their side of the camera until I beat them in the rematch. That is, and then we'll go from there.
All right, guys. It's time to stop talking the talk. It's time to walk the walk. Let me explain the rules for everyone. Today's challenge will consist of 20 questions selected at random. Each person will take turns answering a question. Each person will have 10 seconds to answer a question when I say go. If you answer the question incorrectly or time runs out, the other person will have 10 seconds to answer that question. If we are tied at the very end, we will have a special sudden death round. You guys ready? You understand the rules?
I got it. I know the rules.
Come out fighting.
Of course I know the rules.
All right. Well, then Let's get this match started. Jeff, since you are the champion, you will be answering the first question today. So let's get started here. Question number 1. Which wrestling star made a cameo appearance as Captain Insano in the 1998 film The Waterboy? Go.
Paul White, a.k.a. The Big Show, a.k.a. The Giant.
That was quick. All right, Jeff gets 1 point right off the bat here. Good job,
And
Jeff.
yes, I enjoyed The Waterboy. God help me.
All right, Daniel.
That's some fine H2O.
Yes.
All right, Daniel. This is your first question. Here we go. Who was the runner-up in the 2014 Royal Rumble match? Go.
Roman Reigns.
You got it. It was, in fact, Roman Reigns. So far it's 1-1. Here we go. We got a little matchup going here. Jeff Meacham, your next question. Who was the so-called fan that interfered in the John Cena versus Randy Orton match at SummerSlam 2009? Go.
Red DiBiase.
You got it. All right, that's 2 for Jeff.
I was there, man. Come on.
That's true. All right, Daniel, here we go. Oops, I do that from time to time.
He's already wrong.
I let the timer run out. Sorry. All right, Daniel. Here we go. Question number 4. Who was the first female superstar inductee into the NoDQ.com Hall of Fame? Go.
Natalia Neidhart.
That is incorrect.
It is incorrect.
Jeff, go.
Trish Stratus, baby.
All right. Well, Jeff gets that one.
Natty will be there one day, though.
Question number 5. Dustin Rhodes made his final WCW appearance prior to debuting in WWE as Goldust during which pay-per-view? Go.
I believe it was Uncensored against the Blacktop Bully.
That is correct. You got it, Jeff. So there you go.
On that moving truck, one of the worst train wrecks in pay-per-view history.
Okay, Daniel, this next one's for you. What song did Steve Austin and The Rock sing together as a duet on the final Raw before the 2001 Survivor Series? Go.
I remember The Rock singing that nice song to Mrs. Guerrero, but that's the only one I can remember.
Time up. Your time is up, my friend. All right, Jeff, go.
Margaritaville.
That's it. Jeff got it. Good job, Jeff.
And what's funny is, that was the first time I actually heard that song. That's how I learned the song, was through Stone Cold and The Rock.
All right. Well, it's not over yet. This is not over. Maybe it is. All right.
Maybe it is.
Time is up, brother.
All right. Here we go. This is question number 7 for Jeff. Let's see if he gets this one. What was the main event of the first Impact Wrestling on Destination America in January 2015? Go.
Magnus versus AJ Styles.
That is incorrect. All right, Daniel, this is your opportunity. Go.
I don't know enough about Impact Wrestling right now.
Take a guess. If you don't know,
Take a guess. You might get it right.
Hurry.
AJ Styles versus Matt Hardy.
Time up. Your time is up. The answer was Bobby Lashley versus Bobby Roode. And Bobby Lashley regained the Impact Wrestling / TNA championship.
I never would have got that. I missed that match completely.
All right. So moving on here, back to Daniel for question number 8. Who won the musical chairs game on a 2004 episode of Monday Night Raw? Go.
2004. I'm going to say The Rock.
Time up. It was wrong anyways. Jeff, go.
Coach?
That is incorrect. You both missed that one. Wow. The answer was Chris Jericho. That musical chair segment had Ric Flair dancing around. That was a classic Raw segment. I'm surprised you guys missed that one.
I could have sworn the coach won. I saw it. I thought
no, it was Chris Jericho. It was down to Jericho and Tomko, and then Jericho pulled the seat away from Tomko. He fell on his ass, and then Jericho sat down and won.
Which shows how well WWE booked Tomko in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so moving on here to question number 9. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Question number 9. Jeff, you ready?
I'm ready.
Who became the very first NXT champion when NXT was converted over from FCW? Go.
Seth Rollins.
You got it. All right, good job, Jeff. You got that one.
NXT King here. Come on, man. Come
I
on.
would have got that one.
All right.
Oh well.
You would have gotten that one?
I would have, yes.
Darn it. Oh, well. All right, well, we're not even
Luck of the
halfway
draw.
through.
NXT 2.
All right, question number 10 for you, Mr. Daniel. Which city hosted WrestleMania 11? And go.
WrestleMania 11. Let's say
You got 4 seconds.
Atlantic City.
That is incorrect. Jeff, go.
Hartford, Connecticut.
You got it. Jeff got
At
it.
the Hartford Civic Center, the
I
worst
should've known.
WrestleMania venue ever.
All right, back to you, Jeff. All right, here we go. Question number 11. We're halfway through. It's not over yet. Anything can happen. We've seen greater comebacks before in other competitions, whether it's sports or wrestling. We see all kinds of comebacks.
Or this show.
Exactly. All right, question number 11. In a famous wrestle crap moment, which wrestler said the phrase, "Basketballs don't hold grudges"? Go.
MVP?
That is incorrect.
don't
Daniel, go. 10 seconds.
Mr. Perfect.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Batista. Batista cutting a promo on the Great Khali. The Great Khali did the vice grip on a basketball, and Batista was not intimidated by it, so he said, "Basketballs don't hold grudges." And then he threatened to kick his ass, which I think he did.
And this is why I avoid wrestle crap, because stuff like that right there.
All right. I'm stumping you guys a little bit here. There's quite a few that you
Yep.
both have missed. All right. So here we go with question number 12. This is for Daniel.
Yes.
What type of match did John Cena and Rusev have at the Extreme Rules 2015 pay-per-view? Go.
They call it a four corners, with the chain in the four corners.
Yeah, what was it called?
Strap match.
That is incorrect. Jeff, you got to say the official name of the match. Go.
Russian chain match.
There we go. I don't know. Should we give that one to him?
You said I needed the official name, which I gave. He did not.
That is true. All right. Well, we'll give it to
Controversy abound here.
Because
Here
it
we
wasn't
go.
just a chain match. It was a Russian chain match.
chain
And they
match.
specifically called it a Russian chain match. So I guess we have to give that one to Jeff. Sorry, Daniel. All
Fair
right.
enough.
Back to Jeff. All right.
Back to Jeff. Here we go.
Here we go. Who did Mr. Perfect defeat to win the vacant IC title in 1990? Go.
Tito Santana.
All right. Good job, Jeff.
Yadiba.
All right.
Mr.
it's back to
Perfect.
you.
Come on now. It's Mr. Perfect.
Back to
Just like
you.
me.
Back to you, Daniel Jobber. Okay. At the 1994 Survivor Series pay-per-view, who was the special guest referee for the Undertaker versus Yokozuna casket match? Go.
Shawn Michaels.
That is incorrect. Jeff, go.
Leave it to a Canadian. I know about an American hero like Chuck Norris.
Oh, good point there. All right, another one for Jeff.
Chuck Norris will kick your butt and enjoy it, just so you know.
All right, here we go. Let's move on here to question number 15. You ready, Jeff?
I'm ready, brother. Bring it on.
Okay. Who did Mike Tyson punch out when he guest hosted Raw in 2010? Go.
Chris Jericho.
You got it. Good job.
The third one I would have got if I would have.
I know that happened.
This
to
is
our-
happening a lot, I'm noticing, Riff, between the contestants. So
Are you saying I'm
Luck of the draw.
helping you? I'm sabotaging them and helping
I'm not saying anything. I'm just pointing out situations.
you? This is completely random, man. It's just luck of the draw here, I guess. All right, so now moving on to question number 16. This is for you, Daniel. At the 2000 ECW Heatwave pay-per-view, which indie wrestling promotion had an incident with ECW stars? And go.
New
5
Japan
seconds.
Wrestling.
That is incorrect. Jeff, go.
XPW, Extreme Pro Wrestling, headed by Rob Black.
That is correct. It was Rob Black and his crew that showed up at ringside, and there was a big fight, I think, in the parking lot.
And let me point out, it is totally random because Aaron knew that when he picked that question, when he saw that question for me, he knew exactly what I was going to get because I was at the XPW shows a few years later. So
Yeah, Jeff knows his XPW trivia. Okay,
I
Jeff,
very much do.
All right, let's see how well you know your WrestleMania trivia. Let's go to question number 17. What was the official theme song for WrestleMania 17? This is question 17 about WrestleMania 17. What was the official theme song and the name of the band? Go.
My Way, Limp Bizkit.
Okay, good job. You got that one. All right, Daniel, question number 18. What was the name of the TNA faction that was started in 2010 by Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Sean Waltman? Go.
2010, you said?
Yes, 2010.
You mean the...
Your time is up. Jeff, go.
The Band.
That is correct. You got it, Jeff.
They actually also got, we would call them the Wolf Pack here and there too, that they'd be really getting on their case.
All right. Jeff, here we go. Question number 19.
19, okay. All right.
What was Barry Windham's name when he returned to WWE in 1989? Go.
The Widowmaker.
You got it, Jeff.
Horseman question. Hello.
All right. Last question for you, Daniel.
Devastated here. Oh!
Here we go. This is about a moral victory here, Daniel. Here we go. Question number 20. Last chance to make your mark before it's over. All right.
Go down.
What type of match did Roddy Piper and Greg Valentine have at the 1983 Starrcade event? Go.
Boxing match.
That is incorrect. Jeff, go.
I just watched this today on the network.
I had no idea.
Lie, a dog collar match.
That is correct. Wow, Jeff.
I swear to God.
What do you do? Watch wrestling DVDs all day so you can defend
not DVDs. I use the network.
or the network, whatever. DVDs, network, VHS
It's $10 a
tapes.
month. What do you want me to do?
Listen to audio tapes of wrestling commentary.
I know every time I appear before this camera with this on the line, I have to be at the ready. That's what I do.
Well, the final score. You guys ready for the final score here?
No.
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 Do you not want to retain your title?
I want to retain my title, but I want to know the throttling I just gave this poor guy.
Well,
I didn't get shut out, man. I got
You
Roman
didn't
Reigns.
get shut up. This is true.
yes.
I'll always have Roman Reigns.
So Jeff Meacham got a total of 16 points. Daniel Jobber, you jobbed out, my friend. You got 1 point.
16 to 1.
That is what the Undertaker's streak was at after he beat Triple H a second time. I'm just saying, Rift, where's the challenge? I had a challenge last week.
I got the Canadian Wrestling Trivia Champion. He's the greatest.
Now,
look at the title belt.
Hey, can we now just lay the controversy rest and call me the undisputed North American champion?
Well,
or are you going to bring Mexico next?
Now you can
I've
call
done
yourself.
my country shame.
Well, you gave it your best effort. You gave it the best college try, and we'd like to thank you, Daniel Jobber, for
He gave it the best effort he could, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't good enough. 3-0, baby. Line them up, Rift.
And I guess if you're going to lose, you should lose to the best, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, at least you tried. You know, just like that Simpsons. With
Cream of the crop. Cream of the crop.
Bart and the birthday cake. At least you tried. But thank you again, Daniel, for being on.
Coffee in the trivia business, buddy.
Cup of coffee in the big time, Daniel. And look what happened to you. That's it. That's it.
So there we go, folks. The new undisputed
North American
America
trivia champion.
The No DQ Wrestling Trivia Champion still is Jeff Meacham.
Bring it on, Europe, Australia. It don't matter.
We
Bring
got
in
more
everybody.
challenges. Actually, somebody, Alex wants to challenge you. From
the gentleman is
the No
okay.
DQ
Yes,
panel.
yes.
He wants
from
to
the panel.
take you
That's
on.
fine. Australia, Aussie. Down.
Oh, snap. Jeff is declaring war on trivia experts from all around the country.
Going for the Universal Championship?
Take it if you can. It ain't gonna happen.
All right, guys, that'll wrap it up for this edition of No DQ's Wrestling Trivia Challenge. We will
Thanks
see you
very much.
guys.
It's been a pleasure, gentlemen.
It's been a pleasure, my friend. Any plugs real quick?
Yes.
You want to go first?
No, you first, please. You're the guest.
Well, I'm on Twitter under Daniel Jobber, capital D, capital J. I got my own website, DanielDanielJobber.ca. That's .ca because I'm Canadian. And, of course, I have a podcast show I do called Jobbing Out with Daniel Jobber 205 Live and the WWE Cruiserweight Report. Best to be seen on YouTube. on my Daniel Jobber channel or on the Edmonton Sports Podcast Network channel.
All right. And Jeff, go ahead. You're the champ.
No DQ, the No DQ Network, Talk Wrestling, the panels, and forevermore, the trivia challenges. Bring them on, guys.
All right. That'll wrap it up. We'll see you guys next time.